Have you read Ezekiel 43? We have muddled through the previous chapters describing the measurements and details of the temple. This chapter changes everything, from detail to glory, from what didn't seem to matter to the only thing that matters. God continues to take Ezekiel and his audience on a vision of sin, judgment, and restoration. We're going to read out of Ezekiel 43, verses 1 through 4. Then he led me to the gate facing toward the east. And behold, the glory of the God of Israel was coming from the way of the east. And his voice was like the sound of many waters. And the earth shone with his glory. And it was like the appearance of the vision which I saw, like the vision which I saw when he came to destroy the city. And the visions were like the vision which I saw by the river Chebar, and I fell on my face. And the glory of the Lord came into the house by the way of the gate facing toward the east. You might have expected more measurements. Instead, the glory of God, of the God of Israel, was arriving. Ezekiel tells us that it is like an earlier vision of the glory of the Lord, with the wheels, the eyes, the cherubim, etc. It might take us a minute to recognize the full significance of what we are reading here. Back in chapter 10, at the east gate, Ezekiel saw the glory of the Lord depart the temple. The glory of the Lord had departed in response to the desecration of the temple by the people. A tragedy deserved. Sin was judged. Here we have the hope of restoration. What was taken away would return, not because they had earned it, but because of the grace and mercy of God. It is a story of salvation. We sin and are no longer in the presence of God. God offers restoration. We make a choice. Choose well, and restoration begins, not because of what we have done, but because of what God has done. We know we will stand before the glory of God and worship him. Keep reading, encourage others to read, and expect to find more gems to help us live like Jesus. Thank you.